Weekly mortgage demand surges 11% as more homes hit the spring market. And yet, everybody's broke.
One thing we continue to talk about here on the channel over and over,
It's just too damn expensive to live anymore. Everybody's going broke. Almost everybody that I speak to tells me the same thing.
is how broke everybody is and how expensive everything is. And I know some people are getting sick of hearing this.
Inflation is through the roof and mortgage interest rates continue to tick higher. I mean, let's face it, people are not feeling good about this economy. The housing market bubble is dangerously overvalued. Housing inventory is exploding in Florida. Florida's housing market has collapsed. 200,000 homes hit the market overnight. It's too expensive to exist anymore. No one can pay the special assessments. The economy is headed for disaster.
A great banking clampdown is coming.
Banks are foreclosing. Low-income homeowners can't afford their bills. The economy and housing market is a ticking time bomb. And I'm so broke, it doesn't even matter what happens anymore. Actually, everything's better than ever, and I'll be just fine. Hello friends, welcome back. You're watching Chris Igoe. Subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. It helps out a lot. And as a boots-on-the-ground operator of a high-performance real estate team of professionals that specializes in finding the one buyer on planet Earth willing to pay more than anybody else, irrespective of market conditions, and we also specialize in finding your dream home and dream lifestyle and negotiating you the best deal possible. So if you must buy or if you must sell, then please reach out through my website, igohomegroup.com, and we will connect right away. And while I'll never be accused of blowing out someone else's candle to make mine burn brighter, I'm also not going to let you get beat over the head with doom, gloom, fear, and uncertainty, or constipate you with misinformation, which will very likely keep you on the sidelines or keep you sitting on a toilet.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
And if you've been watching for a while, you know that I'm committed to telling you the truth because I feel a fiduciary responsibility to ensure you make the best decisions for yourself, for your family, and for your financial bottom line. And I read your comments, and I couldn't help but notice many of you have been negatively impacted by the misinformation. Many of you did not purchase a home because the market's crashing, because Florida's a disaster, because of the insurance nightmare, because of the impending apocalypse that must happen soon. And many of the folks who called me and wanted to buy a home did not pull the trigger because they're waiting for the crash. Because the revengers and the fraudineros out there who don't actually sell real estate, they monetize your attention and tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to know. But many folks who I talked to in the past did not buy their dream home, did not live their dream lifestyle, did not max out South Florida living to the fullest, and now none of them can afford to buy a home because the home values have skyrocketed. Which does not mean that the market can't crash or the dollar won't be worthless at some point in the future.
Anything and everything goes! Crazy Eddie's crushing prices on most priced at or below cost. Anything and everything goes! Crazy Eddie's smashing prices to smithereens on everything in his humongous inventory. It's Crazy Eddie's greatest clearance sale ever, going on now at all great Crazy Eddie locations with prices that are insane!
And I know that everyone's leaving Florida because they can't take it anymore. But the folks who can't take it anymore can't afford to live here. And the 25 plus people who have called me in the last week and a half can, which might not be right and might not be fair, but it is what it is. But let's face the facts. Anybody who's buying a home right now must be insane. Because the crazy Florida housing market prices are insane. Which reminds me of the Crazy Eddie videos from back in the day. But let's face it, nobody's buying a home today, despite the evidence that real estate always trades and it's always a good market for someone, and homes sell every single day. But Big Papa Powell is not lowering Fed funds rates anytime soon. But today he said he wasn't. And who knows what he's going to say tomorrow or at any point in an election year. But ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got.
Especially during volatility season. But volatility season is here, my friends. And the truth is, there are far less people buying homes today and far more people in financial pain thinking about selling. There's a metric shit ton of people on the sidelines right now. And while yes, most Florida homeowners are sitting on a metric shit ton of equity, there's also a metric shit ton of folks who own homes in Florida that are thinking about selling.
If you are selling a home here in the state of Florida, listen up.
Because they are in financial pain. And I don't want anybody to be in financial pain. I want everybody to get what they want. And to be clear, I don't care what anybody else does, but I do want you to know the truth. And I got a comment that wrote, Michael Bordnero, I thought that guy was Dan from I Allegedly, because he copied it overnight and started saying 180 degrees different than what he used to say too.
Hi, my name is Michael Bordnero. Got here, I started off doing some modeling jobs.
But I don't know anything about I Allegedly, I'm just Igoe allegedly. But Charles Brown wrote, keep exposing Michael for the fraud. Him and his buddy Reventure Consulting have cost people hundreds of thousands of dollars when they said don't buy during COVID. I'm glad I didn't listen to those boneheads. And I don't know if there will be a class action lawsuit coming soon against the misinformation fraudster who made people feel a certain kind of way, which disabled them from making a decision in their own best interest to live the life they want to. And I'm certainly not going to say that anybody is a clickbait artist, although Living My Best Life 365 seems to think that Michael is a clickbait scam artist. And many people think that Sarasota Tim is a fraudster because of all the things he said about people on fixed income and Social Security and all the benefits that he's reaped from the government's teat. A lot of folks are not happy with Sarasota Tom, Dick, or Harry, because I assume his opinions are from the personalities that all exist within his trailer park brain. But I don't have any problem with Tim. Or really anybody else for that matter. I just want you to know what's happening right in front of your eyes. Because it is true. The Florida market, specifically Palm Beach County, the homes for sale inventory has skyrocketed, which means there are a tremendous amount of more homes sitting on the market unsold. And while I can beat the fear and uncertainty drum into oblivion, I don't get paid to drum. But the reality is, the Florida housing market has gone back to what it used to look like before COVID. And while I hope that there are, in fact, half-price homes and the market does collapse, and I get the opportunity to buy many more homes, the 25 folks who called me in the last week and a half, they all want to buy one. And sellers are getting bad information. If you've been sitting on the fence for a while, I understand your pain. But I also know right now there are deals in this market, and we specialize in finding your dream home and dream lifestyle. We are a full-time, full-service real estate team of professionals that specializes in finding your dream home, dream lifestyle, and negotiating you the best deal humanly possible. Go to my website now, igohomegroup.com, and we can get started right away. There are lots of folks right now who are being squeezed by inflation. There are lots of folks out there right now who are feeling financial stress. There are lots of folks out there who are completely overextended and will be forced to sell. And maybe that supply will be eaten by the robust demand that exists in Florida. But I doubt it. If everyone's feeling the same economic pain at the same time, and your equity gets flushed down the toilet while you're sitting on it, you will be stroking a check to the bank. You will likely be bankrupt and in far worse condition than you are right now. So if you must sell, you must sell now. Because if you wait until everybody else feels it and everyone runs to the exit door at the same time, you are truly effed. And we can likely laugh all the way to the bank if you sell now. But the metric shit ton of equity that you think is protecting you right now won't be there when everyone feels the financial pain at the same time. But shout out to PBD, the future looks bright, unless, of course, you're a real estate agent and your commissions are being taken away and you're failing out the business. In which case, please check the link below. I'll show you how to triple your income using video the same way I did. If you're buying or selling in Boynton Beach, in South Palm Beach County, or really anywhere in Florida or on planet Earth, go to my website, igoehomegroup.com. Smash the thumbs up, thanks for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you on my next video.